My fellow Americans, today there has been a national tragedy, and that is I was on vacation. Oh yeah, and I was in like this YouTube thing. Alright, so basically you might be wondering, well, how was your vacation? No, you're not, because you're wondering on how I almost got mod in a YouTube thing, alright? But first of all, it was a wonderful vacation. It was very good. And so basically, I was on my way home today, alright? And then I was scrolling on YouTube, alright? Because half the time I am doing literally nothing on days. Most of the time I'm either playing Clash Royale, watching YouTube, watching Disney Plus, or like just But because I was watching YouTube and because I make Geometry Dash content, I watch Geometry Dash YouTubers. And so I was like, oh cool. So I like watch some like cool documentaries on Geometry Dash, and then I watch Rookie of the Year, and then blah blah blah. Alright, and then I see a live stream by Ant Gamer. He's playing this list demon thing, and I'm like, oh cool. Let me just go and stuff. And I watch it, and he's doing this mod giveaway thing. I'm like, oh my god, I want to become moderator, because guess what? I can do a little bit of trolling. I can be a little bit of a menace. But then I have to type me, so I typed me. He's like, day game, so I put you in. Do you want to know what he puts in? DY Games. Are you kidding me? Day is not that hard to spell. It's a 3-letter word, buddy. What if I called you at instead of ant? What if I called you at, buddy? You wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like that. That's a disgrace to everyone else named Day on this community. Unbelievable. Alright. So then, I enter, and you know, he does your usual spins, people are out, and then there's this thing called redemption, alright? Where you have to guess the number he's thinking of, and if you did, in the time he has this thing in a chat box, then guess what? You can come back in. And so, literally, I decided, okay, so then, you know, the first couple people are out, everybody's spamming in chat, L, alright, and then it's like the 15th spin, and I'm like, alright, it's barely gone to me. Alright, I should be fine. And then one spin. The one right next to mine. Another spin. 2 above me. I'm starting to get nervous. So, now, what do I do? Alright? So anyways, now that it is my job to, like, try and, you know, win this, because guess what? Like I said, hey, this makes very good content, and I'll be somewhat employed. Take that, people who are unemployed. So I'm like, okay, maybe it'll give me some breathing room. And then right, it has barely any momentum, and it hits the person below me, and I'm like, oh, I'm fine. No, because for some goddamn reason, it decides, yeah, no. And it hits my thing. And now I'm like, oh, shoot. Oh, well, there goes content. Bye-bye now. Alright. And then, he's like, oh, yeah, don't forget about redemption. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he's doing redemption. I guarantee you, I will be perfectly fine. Because guess what? If it's like a quiz on Geometry Dash, okay. If it's, guess the number 1 through 10, I'm fine. It was guess a number, but it was guess a number through 100. So that means I'm no Albert Einstein. That means I've got a 1 in 100 chance to get this correct. So that means I'm screwed. Alright? Because guess what? I had to correctly guess, alright? And then these redemption things were rigged, alright? He would literally stop it before anyone would get there, alright? And then, like, and he'd do it like 3 times, and then he, like, literally, there was this one dude, he kept on, like, spamming in the chat, and it's like, bro, come on, please, just let me back in. And then, of course, it's now, like, an instance of, like, oh, let me do this, alright? So, the thing is, so basically, it was pretty much impossible to get back in, because literally the guy who first got out, I didn't even see his name. All right, I think the second he realized he was first out, he just called it quits, bro. All right. But anyways, all right, it's the second to last redemption. All right, and it's like, all right, this is my last chance to get anything that's salvageable out of this. You know, maybe if I'm lucky enough, I'll have a chance, a mere chance of, like, coming back in, alright? And this time, it's still 1 through 100, and I'm like, alright, he's called very low numbers. I think he's gonna go a high number. I decide to pick 99. You might be thinking, oh, let me guess, it was 100. No, it was 98. I was so mad. Why? Because I typed 97 before that. All I had to do was type all I had to do. It was so simple. It was so unbelievably simple, and I screwed it up that bad. All right, how did I screw it up? It's like when you're about to catch a football and it's right in your hands, and then, like, randomly out of nowhere the wind, like, charges at 100 miles per hour. All right, and then suddenly I lost all hope. I think a lot of people did. All right, and then it's the last one. Guy who's been spamming gets back in. Why? I don't know. He's just lucky. And he spammed, like, every number. So, I'm done, all right? I have no chance, but I'm like, you know what? Let me stick around, because maybe he'll do something interesting. No, it ended up being this random guy, who, like, was right behind me. Not like where I, like, so basically I said a number, every time I said a number, he was, like, right after me. So, like, yeah. Moral of the story, don't pick 99 when it's a 1 through 100 situation. And, I will get moderator eventually. Subscribe, because I don't know. Oh, wait, so, yeah. Otherwise, I think that was really it, because there wasn't much more other than he just raided one of his friends, and it's like, who wants to talk about somebody else's live stream? All right, I came here to talk about how I almost fleeced moderator. That stupid cell at 57 makes me want to die. Yeah. So, anyways, this is my last attempt. Give me the good stinky cheddar here. All right, boys, lock in. I'll also be streaming soon. I have a couple of levels I've been working on, and I want to verify them. Alright, but anyways, I have a couple levels I'm working on. I kind of want to verify them on stream. Alright, thank you all so much for watching this. I'm Day Games. This video was poorly edited by myself. And yeah, see you later.